And this is just speaking from my own experience. Like, at least in Florida, I kind of knew how bad transition, but when you fished in Florida for most of your life, that mindset really it's so hard to leave, man. And then you get up here,
Right.
and honestly, I still don't even know when the bass like start spawning up here.
Right.
Tonight, I'm about to get on with Dope Fishing Jay. He's going to talk about his experience co-angling in the MLF tour. So I do a lot of writing, and I'm actually going to do a blog post about this. So I'm kind of waiting for him to join. Should be joining live soon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I can add him in here. Uh, um, let's see. I think I just. Oh, it says you're unable to join. How do I do this? All right, let's go. Oh, my bad. I think I just. My bad, man. You know I'm really new to this.
I'm here.
Yeah, my
Can you
bad.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I just can't see you, but yeah, I hear you.
Oh, can you see me now?
No, I think like your screen is black, but no matter what, I still hear
Hold
you.
on. What the hell?
I don't know what you did.
All right, what about now?
Don't see you.
Man, I can see myself. Uh,
No. It's a up north stuff.
hey, maybe it is. Shit, it's cold as heck up here. Hey, if you in the chat, man, if you can see me, just let me know if you can see both of us. That's weird. You can't see me. All right, hold on. All right, what about now? Oh,
Oh man.
hey, yeah, they can say they can see both of
Well,
us. It's probably you.
but nevertheless, I'm good on mine.
All right, cool, man. All right, man. So I guess we're gonna get this thing started, man. Boy, it's been a long day.
Who you telling?
Oh, I got a kid. I got another one on the way, so it's kind of
Ooh, what?
yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you, Doc. All right, man. So let's get right into this.
All right.
So, you fished a tournament with the MLF tour, right?
Correct. Phoenix series.
Phoenix series. So, what lake was it?
It was a Gator division, Harris Chain of Lakes.
Okay.
It was a while like that.
And what state was that in?
That was in the state of Florida.
Okay.
It was in Leesburg, Florida.
All right. Cool. All right. So, was this your first event?
Professionally, yes, this is my first ever one.
Were
And yeah.
were you nervous?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I really wasn't really nervous. Like I think for the 2 weeks that 2 weeks prep for that one moment, I psyched everything in my head like I need this. I should do this to get a good weight. Good rank. I should be this. Like I was okay. I think what shocked me was like when I actually got in the water and the takeoff. I was like, yo, this is the bucket list. Like I like my one of my bucket lists is to perform professional. And
Right.
I'm living a moment. Like granted, everybody can live a moment because it doesn't really cost as much, but I have an opportunity to live a moment. So it's like
Right.
I had a butterfly at that one moment when we took off. It's like it's like a very short butterfly, but then we got to the plane, like plane in the boat. My mom's like, wherever we go, I need to be. I need to do it. I need to do something. So
Yeah.
that butterfly was very short.
Right. Yeah, that's on my bucket list too. Unfortunately, we don't have too many of those events up here in Wisconsin. So
I don't know about that.
yeah,
I think there's some
they
over there. I think so.
well they do have some of them on. I know we got Door County, we got the Mississippi River, but it just conflict with my kayak schedule. So
Right.
it's like I would have to give up some of those to actually do that. But and honestly, I wish I can actually pick who I could fish with, you know.
Yeah,
So
but man, I think the problem there is that like everybody will love to pick their partner, but the problem is that it may seem maybe conflict of company interest, conflict of fair sport because some people who really do cheat and some people
right,
really don't cheat. So they and to get away from that, hey, you say you're bold enough, you say you co-angle up, but it doesn't mean that y'all gonna be together. It could be, but it's not like I'm fishing with this person. No, you're not. You're in the ring drawing, but you're not with that person. Who
right.
knows?
I got somebody in the comment section asking how is the smallmouth fishing in Wisconsin. Smallmouth fishing up north is probably as best as it's going to get is bass fishing for big largemouth in Florida. We got Door County, we got literally footballs up here. So if you ever get a chance to go to Door County, put that on the bucket list.
Yeah.
You too. Hey,
Here you
look, you
go.
come up.
Here you
Come up
go.
here, hey! You come up here in the summertime. Stay with me, man. We can drive up to Door County, kill some smallmouth, man.
Oh God,
Yeah,
he's still trying. He's still trying.
and you got to do it one of these days. All right, man. So, the rules, man. Tell me about some of those rules because I know, as in a co-angler, you don't really. I guess you don't have a say so in anything. So, is there like a pre-screening of rules that you're, going over with the main captain of the boat?
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna give everybody the idea of before you get on the water and when you're on the water. So for all anglers, even in this situation right now, the co-anglers, it is a great thing when they tell you who you are partnered up with, contact them immediately, and it could be like I prefer to do actually on the phone via phone versus via text because it could be could be a mixture of conversation. So I
Right,
always tell people, and I ain't gonna lie, I did some little YouTube research of like the etiquette of professional co-angling, and it actually did good for me.
right,
Yeah, I was overwhelmed, but I get to that when we get back to it. But so you always want to ask your angler, what is your game plan? Like, are we fishing deep? Are we fishing on flats? Are we fishing eelgrass? Or do you what's your like? I asked him like, what is the three go to styles of fishing? So he told me frogging, um, jerk bait, and skipping docks and punching. So at that point, he did that. I'm like, okay, cool. He's going to be fishing deep, but now it's all because he said two things that require to be in the shallow area, like less than 6 feet deep. So now that told me, like that right there told me, hey, I'm gonna rig this up. So those questions will let me know exactly what I need to rig up. I let him know if I was comfortable, uncomfortable, parking the boat, going to bring the boat to the water. I asked him about about a net. Also, if you get a fish, how do you want me to net? Do you want me to net to your right, to your left? Do you want me to net when you tell me to net? How would you want? And the thing is, the reason I do that because I want that angler to understand like, hey, I'm not here just to fish. I'm here to make sure you're good too, and we both have fun. If you
right.
do that, you have no idea like that small minute question and minute conversation you can build a whole lot of friendship. Like the person I fished with on that first time, me and him are cool. He just had a tournament. We really chopped it up, and we talked about what he did when he did that tournament. He said,
And that
"Man,
was your first time meeting this guy?
first time ever, first
Okay.
time ever. I have like literally we on the phone. He said, "Yeah, man, I see, you do YouTube and Facebook, and man, check my stuff out too." So we chopping off of that. So yeah, man, like you know how to fish. Now, listen, I know how to fish, but this is a different breed, and I'm not sure how. I'm like, bro, you gonna do good. Like if they don't bite, they don't bite. It's gonna be a cold day, so you're good. And like right now, like he hit me up earlier today. He like, yo, man, you going to that tournament? I said, I might go there, but now I'm going to go back to Harris Chain in March. He said, bet, let me know. That's already friendship right there. Like, that camaraderie and with simple conversation, bro, that trust level shoot up.
Right.
Promise you. Bro,
Well,
so go ahead.
I would say honestly, I didn't really know how this conversation was going to go, but this is actually extremely informative
Right.
because it's
No, I
like
mean,
you fishing with a guy that he's fishing a pro event. You are the co-angler, but it's an experience for you and him fishing with a whole bunch of different
right.
people. And now I would say one of my biggest questions for you is how how do you feel actually watching him throw to the best spots multiple times, like back to back to back to back? Is it like a urge of like you have to hold off, or is just like was he free with saying, "Hey, look, I'm going to take 2 or 3 casts at this log here. After I get 2 or 3, and we pass this log maybe by 5 yards, you got the green light." So was there any kind of like rule with actually casting at spots that he has already thrown at multiple times, or like that one log that he wants to keep casting at 15 times? I would say.
I got you, and that's a really good question because a lot of people don't know when's the right time. Some people just want to ask a question. Now, if you want to ask a question, by all means, there's nothing wrong with it. The way I'm a type of person, I'm a type of person that I watch your body, I watch how your body is. If like prime example, if you're fishing on a log, you're casting, and then you wait for it, and then I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna give about 1 or 2 minutes. If we stay in the same spot, 1 or 2 minutes, if you don't go back over there, it's my free will. But if we continue to go away from it, you're pretty much saying that I'm done with it. Like back, your back is away from that part. It's my free will now.
Right.
Now, all depends on your anger because your anger say, man, listen, you can have it. They'll talk to you, you can have it or not. But as well, like if you fish out in the open, it's completely open. Like there's no really big target. But if your anger says, hey man, if like I'm not catching bass, go ahead and try. Or you like, hey man, I know it's a little bit above my area, my line to cast, but can I cast it? If you say cool, do it. If you say no, I'm not ready yet, sure. Don't say nothing. Say I got you. Don't put pressure. And don't do kickback because you don't want. Promise you do not want to have friction on the boat. You're only
Right.
on the boat with a person from 7 o'clock to probably 4 o'clock. You
Right.
don't want to have friction because either that person gonna pin you the worst way or give you some blessings. Always.
So did y'all fish any deep water?
Um, we fished. I mean, well, Harris Chain. Actually, Harris Chain really not as deep where we was at. It was
Mm-hmm.
like I say it was maybe about 10, I say 10, 12 feet, but we had a whole lot of eelgrass. So it really
Right.
wasn't that deep. We was out there in the beginning of the day because it was very cold and he knew it was like the place he fished maybe like a week or two ago, he asked us to set. The problem is with that weather, it kind of turned a lot of fish off where we was at. So we
Right.
tried. I think if we would have came out there later on in the day we got warmed up, we would have been on
Right.
fire. But that's the thing about fishing. It happens. So
Yeah. Okay. This is kind of a roll on question of what you
Go
just
ahead.
mentioned. So all right. So say you're fishing like you're kind of fishing like in the flats, but you have like maybe the lily pads on the right side
Mhm.
and maybe some grass on the left hand side. Like how do you maneuver that? Because me fishing at the front of the boat, I'm going to cast 2 or 3 over here. I'm going to cast 2 or 3 on this side. So with that, do you still kind of have to fish like the back half of the boat, even if you got vegetation on both sides?
Yes. So what the what's it a grader, but it's not really grader. So as a co-angry person fishing in the back, you're your line from one side to the other side. So where you're sitting at like your C area, that's pretty much your line. You can't really go. You can't throw 45. You throw a 45-degree
Uh,
angle. You kind of intruded to
yeah,
his area. But here's the
yeah,
thing: if you have good communication skills with your angler, he can say, "Hey man, I'm casting him this way. If I'm this way, you can cast this way." But nevertheless, do not throw complete forward. Do not throw over his shoulder. That's gonna be a problem. But throw 45, they pretty much mean like you're not you're not invading to his cast, because the thing is, when people try to get close to a boulder, sometimes when a boulder try cast, that rock can be in the way, and then that's a backlash. You don't want to have that. So you want to make sure whatever you're doing, you give him a free chance to do anything he wants to do without having to look back like, okay, am I free? That's not
Right.
your job to do that. It's not your job to bring chaos. To me, my angler fish one way, I'm fishing another way. So if I see grass and lily pads, but with him, I knew exactly. I knew exactly at the time, like he lily pads, cool. I'm going with grass, and then when he switched up, boom, I switch to my new loop. I make sure that hey, we caught bass in grass, I'm going to lily pads. And if my success in lily pads ain't working, I'm fishing the grass. I'm fishing away from him to point it like, hey, I'm not invading your bass. You're not fishing near my line. I'm not fishing near your line. But I know now bass are in that grass. So we both have.
Right.
So it's like as a co-angler, it's more so of defensive, but you got to be attentive with how you fish, but as well what your boater is doing and how the boaters maneuver as well. So it's a chess game, and it's continuation of just getting adjusted to certain situations.
Right. So are you required to net the fish for them, or is that like a
You
option?
you You are not required to net a fish. However, it is a good etiquette and is a building block of a friendship if you net, because who knows, if you don't net his fish and you get a big bass, he has a choice not to net your fish.
Right.
So it's a situation like I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So you want to make sure your boater feels happy that you're here, because if he doesn't like you, then my boy, you have a long day.
Right. Yeah, dude, I totally misunderstood this whole co-angler experience, man, because shit, this almost seems like, your first day in the pro league, or the NBA, or your first day on the
Right.
field in the NFL. It's like it's real serious stuff because I
Yes.
mean you got to be held responsible for knowing fishing etiquette. I'm used to golf etiquette because I'm a golfer, but
Right.
yeah, fishing etiquette. I never ever thought about fishing etiquette, but um,
Ooh,
and I would say in regards of fishing a pro event, all my events I fish, I'm in the kayak by myself, and I do like to respect other people, as in not fishing close to them, but
right.
you're in somebody else's environment, so you gotta respect them 100%.
Very
Um,
true.
so you did catch fish, right?
That day I did not catch fish. I had maybe 3 bites. I think my biggest
Right,
bite was in the cold time, and I really wasn't dialed in, and that's just I feel like that was me because I wasn't prepared for as like the layers of clothing I was having, and the cold, it was like, well, I think about 46 degrees, and the wind was blowing about 20 25 miles per hour. That was completely
right,
out of normal southern fishing. That was like more so like central, like maybe North Carolina and up. Like I was not
yeah,
used to that. It was early morning, so my body, like it, the weather really messed with my head. I was not dialed in. I was trying to stay warm more than fish, and I had a big bite, and like I knew a bass had to be there. I just wasn't
right.
dialed in to be ready for it. When I got hit, I was like, "Oh God!" I tried to crank it up, and then all of a sudden she spit out. I'm like, I know that miss. I know she ain't coming back. It's too cold. They're lockjaw right now, so bass being cold in Florida and lockjaw, when you miss one, they ain't coming back. They're never coming back.
Look, I'm almost willing to miss every single event up here for the first one because our first events it's still cold, man. You get ice on your reels, man. It's freaking cold, man. It's so
Right.
uncomfortable to fish those ways. I saw a comment in the somebody asked a question. Did you ever get a chance to fish up front?
No, no, I did not. And not just I just didn't go or ask a question, but it's in the rule book as well that a co-angler cannot go up front to fish. Can't you so you can't fish up front, you can't maneuver the trolling motor, you can't do nothing. Everything up front is all only time you can go up front is when you net a fish for your angler. Cannot do nothing else.
Even if you
Do
get permission, you still can't.
rule book is rule book.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh, all right.
and in some situations you have polygraphs in the
Right.
tournament. So like let's say I take a speaker, you went up there, you kind of like flip one grab because going and say, your boy say, hey man, bass right there. You flip here, I flip there. You catch a bass, maybe catch a bass, maybe not. All of a sudden you get a polygraph in the tournament, and he realized like okay, so did you fish on the deck? Like no, lie. Then you
Right.
DQ. Well, now to alleviate that, stay in the back. Be successful in the back.
Yeah. And so this somebody else also asked a question, kind of piggybacking off of that. What if you had maybe 5 or 6 pound bass? Could you, after you hook the bass and you need to work the bass, to secure them, could you actually maneuver that bass in the front of the boat, or you need to make sure you keep them in the back?
You get okay,
I
and
know
that's a good.
that's a weird
It's
question,
not.
but that's
not
a
I'm
that's a
I'm
honestly good question.
I'm telling you right now, it is not a weird question because I do local tournaments. So being
Right.
local tournaments, like it's being local tournament, everybody's helping out each other. So it's one thing of that. But when I'm in local tournaments, I can easily go up there and try to get my bass stuff like that. But in high sport of being in professional world, like you have to try to work your bass to the back. Now, like, and mind you, like majority of the time you catch a bass, if you're doing the etiquette, your bass is in the back.
Right.
You're not fishing to the motor. So your bass, like if your bass decided want to go to the trolling motor, you got to work your way. Now, two things gonna happen: either you got to work the way, or the boater says, "Dang, he got a big bass. Let me turn my boat so he has a better chance to get him." Once again, that communication and that trust goes a long way. But that's a great question.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. God, I'm gonna do it one day. Yeah. I
Try it,
just,
man.
yeah, I
It
am,
is
man. It just,
it is
man,
a
that's
rush.
and
Like
look, even fishing with like when I was young, I used to fish with my goddad all the time, and boy, I thank God for him because he would always let me, cast at those good spots. Even though he controlled the boat, I just had always had the chance to hit those spots in front of the boat, man. And even if we were competing against each other, he didn't even care. Like you get there, go for it, man. Um,
yeah.
so so when you're actually getting ready to head out.
Mhm.
I know certain lakes in Florida, especially Lake Talquin, has like logs, stumps, all kind of stuff in the water. Was
Right.
there ever a concern about you hitting a log out there right with somebody that you don't know?
Oh yeah. I mean, so me being in the co-anchor position, I can't control the boat. I put my trust in the boat and say, hey man, you got these grabs. You've been here. You pre-fish. You know where we need to go. You know what
Right,
not. So I'm putting all my trust in you, but well, I'm watching the water because like when you fish a river, sometimes you get floating docks. So I'm not ducking down, but so like floating logs. So you got to keep your eyes peeled. So just be additional eyes to the boater. At the end of the day, I'm sitting there, I'm pressing myself, everything happening. I'm like, bro, I'm waiting on you. Wherever we go, it's on you. We go to war, it's on you. Catch a bass.
yeah,
So it's like, thank you, Jesus. be, be thy fence, be thy hedge, please. And I
right.
just got the world.
So how did the guy you was fishing with? How did he finish?
He didn't finish as good. I mean, we had, like I said, he only caught three bass. No, yeah, three bass for 5 pounds. So he didn't really rank up in there.
Right,
But as well, of course, he got more points than me. But I mean, he did pretty good. And I think the last tournament he went there, he actually did good. I think he got 17th place. So he moved up. He moved up because we had like 146 anglers. No, 146 in Cove with a 46 in in the boulder. So he got I think he was at that time I think he went I think 80th place and I was 107. So like I said, I'm not too happy about that.
right,
I
right,
don't like to be in the butt of the tournament, but no, it's new. It was a challenge. It was an eye opener. It was like, hey, this is what you wanted.
right.
What you gonna do now? So it's like, okay, I got you.
Yeah, because man, I
Yes,
honestly did not like the first part of the season, man, because it's like, man, it's anybody wins, especially with these bads are just so unpredictable because of, the weather is slightly cold, and
right.
I mean, man, I know it's so different between Florida and Wisconsin, but even up here, it's like when that weather is cold, man, it messes with your mind. Those fish are doing all kind of weird stuff, but I would say give or take maybe May, you know, April, your experience would definitely be a lot different.
Well, well, I could tell you right now, I can see what you're saying. And I can agree to that. But as well, I could say at that tournament, not that not that many people caught
Yeah,
bass. I say that right now. Not that many people caught bass. I think out of co-anglers, 38 out of 146 people did not catch a single bass. It was
yeah,
that tough, that still. Now, mind you, the top 20, I say about top 20 people, they was catching, no, I say about maybe, a limit, maybe like 11 pounds to 20, like the winner, the winner of the boaters had 24 pounds or something. Like
right,
he had a 9 pound bass. Like he knew where to fish. He's been practicing. And I think that's not his home lake, but I think he's been there for so many years and competing. So the
right.
reputation as on and it shows.
Yeah,
I'm not
home
gonna
field
lie.
advantage.
Yes. So now the co-angler, I told, and I was at Airbnb. Airbnb, they never knew about fishing. It said, so you're giving all the information. What do you think is going to win as far as the co-anglers? I said, on the average, I see like so many videos, so many, competitions. I say, on average, you probably like maybe about 15, I say 17, 10 will probably be the one. Sure.
Right.
Actually, hold on. I'm looking at it right now. I just thought about it. I'm right on MLF. I'm looking at Toledo Bay tournament that just happened. Like, I kid you not, I think I hit home. Uh, let me see. I got to find it. They did not give me a weight. Dang it. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm looking at standings. But let me see. Gator, Harris Chain Lakes, Cove. So, okay. So I said 15, 17, right?
Yeah,
The, the winning weight was 15-15. So mind you, ideally, I already know mentally what would give me a check or what would give me rankings. Now I have to get the weight.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was
That's
crazy. That was
I don't care what nobody say. I ain't a fan of cold weather. All right, so
I'm not.
so at the front of the boat, of course, that the guy that's the captain of the boat, he got all his rod and reels. This is probably a question I should have asked at the very beginning.
Mhm.
What is your tackle like? Are you limited to 3 rods, a couple boxes?
Well, I mean, so this goes all the way back into the beginning of the conversation when you find out who your angler is. Like
Right,
I always ask whoever I'm pairing up with, I ask them what kind of boat you have first and foremost because I want to know exactly my size of what I have.
right,
And I ask them how many. I ask them how many rods is too many rods. And my boy say, man, you can bring 10, 15 you want to. And I'm like, ooh, I'm not gonna do all that. That's kind of stupid. I understand what he was saying, but to me, I feel like if everybody's watching this, a a good amount would be, I say 5 to 6. All depending on your fishery. 5 to 6. With me being in
right,
Florida, I have to have something that's a spinning rod. I have to have a spinning rod because docks in certain areas drop shot. Spinning rod is one. Um, a heavy set rod, which is probably frogging or flipping. Everything else
right,
is Texas rig, chatterbait, swim jig, something reaction bait. I have at least about 5 or 6. This tournament, I had 5. Now I could have 6, but what's the point? You only have one rod to do it. So I just know exactly. I know exactly how I want to. I say present the present the baits. That's all I need. Ain't need to do too much. Don't tackle. Don't travel heavy. I tell you right
right,
now, do not travel heavy. Have a nice bag. Your go-to lures and some miscellaneous lures that hey, if it doesn't work out, I can throw these. That's it. Do not, do not overcrowd the boat.
Yeah.
Overcrowd the boat, you have all your here, your lure here, your bag here. Like, do not make that boat seem like a junkyard. Your anger is not gonna like it. Make sure everything
Yeah.
you do is cleaned up when you get done, make it look neat. So when you leave, he ain't gonna look like dang, he make a trash. Like when I left, he like, did you really even fish today? Like, wow, it's clean. I said, I know how to make sure I don't make a
Right.
mess. Once again,
Man, that's good, man. I'm trying to see. Let me look through the comments and see what else other people got. You know,
ask him. Let's go.
let's see. Oh, I see one question. Did he have live scope?
Yes, yes, he had live scope. And now some anglers will cut off the actual console one for where you can see from the back. Some may
Right.
cut off because the reason they cut off sometimes is because they want to clear the battery. But
Mhm.
but with him, like I love what he did. But I think he had four pieces of sonar. He had four pieces of sonar in both of them, like from the boater side and the console side. So it was one like we was out in the open. And I was like, bro, I didn't know where to cast at. He like, man, I got you, man. And like he put his four pieces of sonar. He said, hey man, you see these fish right here? I'm aiming at them. Like if you go to the right side, they're right there. Throw over there. Like I had four pieces of sonar on and just looking at it. Like honestly, I feel like I was more paying to four pieces of sonar than the fishes. I like, hold on, I'm watching too much. I need to cast. It was just
Right.
crazy. Like four pieces of sonar is just it's like literally a video game. It was like I got sucked into it a little bit. But like, hold on, I got to point back and fish. But yes, but like he was so nice enough that he showed me looking at what he was sitting looking at. But that's what he gave me a screen for. I can see exactly what I'm doing, and
Right.
I appreciate him. I called him, I think 2 or 3 days ago. I thanked him for the experience, for how he coached me a little bit, and hoping that he had a good season coming up. Hopefully, we can cross paths again. Like, and he said the same thing. Like, man, listen, I've had multiple co-anchors, but the way you handled yourself, like the whole entire time, your positivity and like how you were resilient no matter what was happening, man. I guarantee right now, when you get some bass, I feel bad for anybody. And I hope that you never become a boater. Okay, if you come a boater, then I probably deal with you now. I said,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. You seem to be a real steward of the game, man. I be watching you do all your research and stuff, man. I'm like, man, I wish I could put some of that effort in, man. But God, man, I would say with me, man, when I fish tournaments, and this is just speaking from my own experience, like at least in Florida, I kind of knew how bass transition, but when you fished in Florida for most of your life, that mindset really it's so hard to leave, man. And then you get up here,
Right,
and honestly, I still don't even know when the bass like start spawning up here.
right. So,
It's like it's so many different times they spawn, and I'm like, I had literally missed it every single year I've been up here, man.
right.
So
So, so
it's crazy, man.
one thing I've learned about this. Well, first of all, let me just the myth breaker. Even though you may live in a certain state and you have fished in certain places all you want, it is a big chain. Like if you talking about Rhode Island, very small states, you got it because every fish gonna be the same. But you're talking about Florida. Florida has three levels of fishing. You have your
Right.
North Florida, you have your Central Florida, you have your South Florida. Bass are different. I guarantee you right now, if you go to Lake Okeechobee, they'll be bite different than Lake Toho, which is Central
Yeah.
Florida versus South Florida. Harris Chan Lake will bite different than Lake Seminole, Lake Talquin, Lake Miccosukee, Lake Lamonia. It would bite different. So it's not a mere fact that you live there for so long. It's about your region of that state. And the region of the state
Yeah.
because I don't care about say climate is a big thing for bass. If the climate
Yeah.
not good, you ain't gonna know exactly how good it is. If the climate
That's probably one of my downfalls because when I tournament fish, I really never stay in the state. Like I fish a
Mhm.
few tournaments in the state, but I travel all over the place, man. Like when I fished at Bassmasters, and it was in on Pickwick Lake. It was Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, man.
Right.
Dude, that was some of the. I think I fished that in July.
Mm.
So I'm leaving Wisconsin and going down there in July, and it's like it
Ah,
was it was awkward, man. You know, I'm talking about the heat, boy. Damn, it was so hot down there in
you
July,
ain't got to
dog.
tell me. I
I
already
wasn't
know.
even ready for all that, man. And I went out. I was down there for like 6 days, and I practiced 3 days, and I got bites, but it was just no consistency, man.
Right.
Like I would see bass sitting up in deep, and on top of that, I don't know where I was fishing at in Pickwick Lake, but that lake had no structure, bro. It's like I think it's a river that runs through there, but it's pretty big. It had no structure, man. So it's like not only did they not have any structure, they had like big rock canyons on the outskirts.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I would say my worst mistake fishing that tournament is not trusting my my electronics. And I left the boat launch, and it was like a little small entrance you had to go through, and that's what everybody had to travel through in their boat. And every single day of practice, I rode through there, and I'm like, man, that looked like fish. Man, that looked like fish. I just kept going, and on the day of the tournament, I seen a few guys sitting right there,
Right.
and they were catching bass out.
Right.
So it's
So
like, man, do you want to launch your boat at 6 o'clock in the morning and stay at the boat launch, or you want to get out there and try to catch some fish, man? And I feel like I probably should have spent at least 45 minutes right there, man, because I probably could have caught my limit in literally 45 minutes and been done.
right. So
So
I could definitely say as far as we're talking about a co-angle position. I like I said, we had a conversation with your boater. If you really want to get in, like really dive into the lake that you about to fish, go on YouTube, go on Google Map, go on Lawrence apps, Google Earth, and not just worry about like how big it is. Like with me, I did Google Earth. The reason I did Google Earth because I want to see exactly what's on the edges. So it's cause Google Earth ain't gonna let you know that there's a whole lot of trees, a whole lot of like marsh. They ain't gonna do that. They're gonna give you a lake, and that's it. I want if there's docks, is there river system, if there's points. If I see that, cool. I'm gonna go to my Lawrence app and see the in the contour lines. How deep are we? How deep we probably gonna fish? So at that point, I'm like, cool. I got the idea. And then what I normally do, like I'm not like anybody can do this, not cheating. Anybody can do this. I look at YouTube. Cool. Like so, if I was at Harris Chain, I said, cool. All right. I'm like looking some Harris Chain. Now, mind you, I saw things from like a year ago, maybe 9 months ago, 8 months ago. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing things I know is not going to change. Like certain like wood, docks, certain type of grass, it ain't going to change. So I'm seeing, okay, well, that person fished this way. And but I mean, like I looked, I kind of idea like what kind of condition they were. Like it was hot, it was cold. So like, all right, I understand the structure. My thing when I look at like YouTube and like all these maps, I'm looking for structure, points, river system. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not worried about conditions. Conditions gonna let me know when I get there. But
all right,
once I learn the structures, no matter what condition, I know exactly what band will probably be at on what condition. If it's cold, they're gonna be close to grass because that's a warmer part. If it's hot, they're gonna be close to grass because it's trying to get heat. If there's a
all right,
river system coming to the lake, they're gonna be in the river system because that's fresh water coming in. Baitfish will be there, crawdads will be there. That's the best place to ambush. If it's deep water and it's real hot, I'm fishing. I'm fishing deep around brush piles, around eelgrass because bass ambush there and bass are sitting on there for bait
all
fish.
right,
So it's like those, all those me studying certain things, and the conditions just let me know, hey, my mind may be geared on this condition now. What what is the best place to catch a bass in this condition? And now, mind you, I'm saying that you'll get that right. If you do, kudos to you, man. You're a beast.
all
But
right.
sometimes you go through the trial and tribulations and the errors and say, hey, I need to do a bit like prime example. This tournament, it was horrible. I did not perform the way I thought I was going to do. But once again, I have a redemption time because in March we're going back there. March is going to be a little warmer. So
Right.
if March warmer, I know how to fish field grass. I know how to fish certain places that we went. I'm kind of like condition could possibly be my condition where I stay at right now. That's Florida. So therefore, I'm pretty much fishing like fishing my home fishing away from home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
redemption
So
time,
you
like
going
I'm
back? So you fishing the MLF
oh yeah,
again?
yeah,
In March?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm I promise you I cannot
Wait.
step
Yeah.
away. I cannot step away like I told myself I'm gonna do. I should have did it last year. I told myself I'm gonna do it last year, but I procrastinated. I said this year I'm gonna do it. I
Right.
about I did my registration. Boom, I'm a tournament. So even after I didn't score good, I was there watching the weigh in, watch how everything. I'm like, dude, I see this on TV. I'm here and living here and witness this. I'm like, I can't walk away now. Like
Yeah.
I put money into, I put heart into. I've been wishing for this moment. I just can't say, hey, man, I ain't do good. I didn't go back to drawing board and call it day. No. Every single great angler has had their moments at the beginning that they was bad. This is this is
Shit.
my
Hey,
story.
look. When I first my first year tournament fishing, man, boy, that was terrible, man. I did, man. Dude, it was so terrible. But my second year, well, I would say after my
Yeah,
first year, I started placing in events. I mean, placing. But yeah, man, this God,
yeah.
I would say one of my worst things tournament fishing is grinding out and fishing the whole entire time.
Oh yeah.
Boy,
That's
I
mental thing.
I know after like 1 o'clock, man, I'm like, fuck this. I'm headed back to the boat launch, man.
I, I put it like this, and if okay, this one anchor called G Man with Gerald Swing.
Yeah.
I saw one of his videos off on Bass University. Positive, I think
Oh, is that the one he
positive.
caught that fish under the bridge? Or what?
Yeah, I think so. But his seminar was talking about positive mental attitude.
Yeah.
No matter what is happening, your mind has to be positive. Like you can miss a bass, you could catch number one pounders, you could have no bass, and it's like 2 o'clock, and your weight is 3:30. You have to have a positive attitude throughout the whole entire thing. If you don't, everything is going to be flush. Everything is going to happen bad. And when I saw that, it was like last year. When I saw, I was like, bro, that makes more sense because if we're talking about tournaments, like I said, local tournaments. I like this year gonna be my fourth year in the same in that same club tournament. So my first year, horrible, horrible. I'll catch maybe one or two bass throughout the whole entire day. Ain't
Yeah.
make no way over the bottom person. Cool. I like, man, I just want to go home. I was like, bro, I just can't go home. I just gotta just be resilient. The second year, okay, cool. I'm catching here and there. Then all of a sudden, I got third place on one of them. I said, hold on, there's opportunity here. I
Right.
said, cool. Then the back end of the second year, I got third place again. I said, okay, two third places, some here there, and then last year I think last year I had two third places, one second place. I had second place in Angler of the Year tournament or classic tournament. I got second place. I had the biggest bass.
Right.
I think 4 pounds and 9 ounces. And honestly, that's my only bass. Like it was the fishery was so stressed. Like there was only three people catching bass. The first person caught 5 bass, and he beat me by I think he beat me by 3 pounds. The third place person had 2 bass, and I beat that person by 2 pounds. So literally, I was in the midst of catching a bass. Like I missed one, and I think that one could easily put me in first place because when she hit me, she broke my line. I got mad for that. I said, come back, but still, nevertheless,
Right.
like the progression. I tell people, like I said, like last year, like grind till you shine, challenge the adversity. Like from year one to year three, there has been so much I've grown. Mentally, execution wise, and fishing is so imperative to do not like hinder your contest. And man, I have a bad tournament. I'm not that good. Like everybody's great. You could be great too. You just had a bad day. Like just reassess what did you do wrong, or what did you miss? Don't dwell like dang everybody kept the bass. I just might not be that good. No. They caught bass off of luck as well because no bass is easy to
Right.
catch.
Yeah.
Now repeat once again, no bass is easy to catch. You have to know what you're doing and attack them point blank. So
Yeah.
you made a big mistake, you made a get a bass. Okay, cool. Wash your hands real quick. What next? What do you do next? So once again, I got redemption and everything. I'm so good into it now. I'm not only doing every best, I'm in Georgia. I think I'm doing flawless and clear, and I'm fishing those.
Right.
So once again, I'm not stopping. If you don't talk, I'm still doing my best. So I'm pretty much fishing.
I think your sound may be connected to something else.
You say what?
I say your voice is kind of went out a little bit. Maybe it's
Can
connected
you
to
hear me
something
now?
else. I can, but it sounds just a little bit different.
Ooh, I don't know. But so I'm thinking I'm fishing probably like 15 to 16 tournaments this year.
Oh shit.
So yeah, when I tell you that, and the reason I feel like I want to do that because one, like I've learned so much with the local tournament. I don't want to just separate myself because I've learned so much from them. I appreciate who they are, what they got, what they taught me. One, two, if I ever get a point that I'm professionally fishing, doing the invitations, Toyota series, I'm gonna be on the road a lot. I'm gonna be going through a whole lot of practices. I need to get my body ready to take wake up early, going for one, to return it. You know, I try. It's not really fun. Tournament. Okay, I do to get to the tournament. Like if you just do for the tournament, you're missing the whole entire thing.
All
It's the
right.
camaraderie, it's the learning, it's learning new like learning new lures, learning new attitudes of fish. Like being a person. Like I've seen so many videos where people practice fish and caught like man, I see about 20 to 25 pound bag. They don't practice fish. And they probably be bad weather, heavy wind, and like everything washed up, no bass. What can you do then?
Right.
Positive mental attitude as I gotta finish. First and foremost, you put X amount of thousands in. Why won't you just say, oh, bad for the let me go to refund. No. It doesn't have to. You have to grind. So one thing I continue to do and I'll tell you right now, if you are truly hungry to co-handler and learn and to perform, and who knows, if your dream is to compete in a professional high level, right now, do not procrastinate, do not wait for it. The opportunity's here. Like MLF has given opportunity. Bass class of foods give opportunity. NBA give opportunity. Like find some local club. Got to just get your feet wet. Do not hit yourself. Do not procrastinate. If you really want it, do it. What's going to happen? You walk out in there, you learn something. If you learn something efficient, you not wrong. You just
Yeah.
a new adjustment. That's all it is. But
Man,
even
but
time,
you got me
oh,
about to get online to right now. I'm gonna
right.
go look at some tournaments, see if I can fish up here, man. But hey, man, Lee, tell everybody your social media stuff so I can make sure I get this stuff down in this article when I write it.
I got you. All right, so everybody, once again, my first name is Jason Kelly. So you can find me on Facebook as well. My social media handle, very simple. Dope Fishing J. That's Dope, DOPE, then Fishing, and then the letter J. Instagram, TikTok, Thread, on YouTube. Follow me. If y'all have any questions, ask me, DM me. I give my answers. And if y'all want to see videos, I'll try down and try to make a video for y'all. But, hey, I love education. Whatever I learn, I want to teach y'all as well. And yeah, no fishing J, man.
All right, bro. I appreciate this, man. I had this article done probably this weekend, and I'll let you read it before I post it.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
All right, dog. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Y'all
All
take
right,
care.
have a good one. Yeah.